Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. B-boys get their weapon from security operative, the army, the navy, the police, and what have you. Donald Duke. My brother, you are welcome. Yes, so that is Donald Duke, the former governor of Cross River State. Remember this guy? Yes, he was once the governor of Cross River State. And during his tenure and his time, my dear, River State became, for the first time in a long time, a commercial city. I'm talking about tourism. They had what we call carnivals. It was so clean. The state was so clean. You know, people said you cannot find a single piece of pepper on the streets. It was that good. He was that good. You will not find a single sheet of paper on the streets. In fact, he contests for president. But as you know, there is what we call tribalism, religiosity, and they do it within themselves, among themselves, and for themselves, and they will not allow others to come in unless you have met with the godfathers. The godfathers. You have no way to, excel. But guess what? He contested for presidency, but did not quite get there. Anyway, that is not the important matter. He has made a shocking revelation that indeed the big boys you are seeing successfully carrying out operation in the country and having these ammunitions come from the Nigerian military, army, navy, and what have you. They are the ones who gives them the ammunitions. Let's carry on and get all the details. My dear, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe if this is your first time. We really, truly appreciate you. You are amazing. Former governor of Cross River State, Donald Duke, has alleged that most weapons used by the B-boys and their group and the activities they carry out in the country is being given and it's being weaponized by the Nigerian military. And indeed, this has to be investigated immediately because, like we say in Apple Line Media, you know the phrase, right? There is no smoke without fire. Thank you. You have been following us and you understand what we are saying. Donald Duke has alleged that the weapons used by these B-boys, go and investigate, go to the place where they carry out operations. You will see that the cartridge and the everything are Nigerian military weapons. They are obtained from the security operative in this country. Donald Duke said, even as he called on federal government to investigate. So the man knows exactly what he's saying. He said he calls on the federal government to investigate the security forces and to flush out the bad eggs. Guess what? They are not ready to flush out the bad eggs in a moment. No. They are not ready. They ain't going to flush out any bad eggs. It's among them. Have you forgotten what our brother said the other time? He said, listen, the leader of the B-boys, the person telling them where next to operate, that is hitting the nation and wants to do this and do that, is a governor from the north. And guess what? They began to take him, Obadiah. They began to, DSS will call him again and again, investigate again and again, and say, come and tell us, how did you get your information? He said, I got it from market women. Go and ask market women. Say, where did you get your sources from? How did you? He's a northern governor. In fact, 3 northern governors came together when Obasanjo came into power. And they put together 100 million. This is at 1999. All this money they are giving to these people, they need to be curbed. Okay? Put together 100 million each and organize the jobless ones because they've impoverished them. No education, no literacy, no understanding of what it is to be in 21st century. As a matter of fact, most of them in the north, I'm sorry to say, I mean no disrespect, are still living in 1482. You know the century I'm talking about? 1482. The time where they use bow and arrow, archers and swords to fight, when they've not even invented gunpowder. That's the time they are still living in. When there is dust and they tie their hair and all that, that's the times they are still living in. And they have perpetually kept them bound and in darkness to make sure that they don't see light. They don't understand what is going on, making them their slave. Why they send their children abroad? Get equipped, get informed, get educated, know what is going on, so that they can continue to oppress and to put them down. How much more can you put people down? Let's continue. He said the B-boys insurgents has to be responsible. They have been responsible for most hazardous crime. And how do they get their weapon in the first place? Go and investigate. Most of the weapon used by them come from our ammunitions. What Nigeria is paying for. We need to look into that. Why are we selling weapons to our enemy? Donald Duke question. Why speaking on Channels TV? Donald Duke also advised the federal government to monitor the soldiers and the police in the north and the northeast because they need to be able to achieve this result. Is among them. The former governor said, I think the soldiers in the northeast are under motivated. The government should motivate them. We need to put intelligence on them. Most of them have that religious fanatical mentality. So they may be Nigerian soldiers, but they are the ones giving out the weapons. They agree with the fact that you should eliminate the people. They agree with the fact that these people are, how do they call them now? They are infidels. They agree with the fact that these people are pigs, so eliminate them. They are called fanatics, yet they are in the Nigerian military. So Donald Duke cannot be speaking without an intelligence. He categorically said it on channels. He did not say it in private. It's not in secret. He said Nigerian federal government. You know why they cannot put the Southeast or anybody from the South as president at the moment? Because they are sure that if they put these people in with what is going on, they will clear them to the ground. That's why they are so worried. If you have not heard, Apple Line Media will produce a news telling you that, you know, the North are on a move to look for the president that will have the mindset to favor the North. Go to our page, go under videos and check and see the North, you know, moving to get a successor for Buhari. That's the title. And listen to that news so you can be up to date. We need to put intelligence on all the military personnel from the top to the bottom. Also, we need to know, we need to understand the development of the strategy that came about kidnapping. The police and their motivated police are part of it. Some time ago, we brought you a news. A doctor and the family, the wife was kidnapped and the children. And when the police, they killed the wife after paying the heavy ransom, the doctor, the police officers that came, one of the children, 5 years old, was able to point out and say, this man was part of the people that kidnapped us. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. I'm not telling you of feebles. We reported that news sometime early this year. If you can go all the way down, you will see it in our videos. Nigerian police identified by a child. So it was not staged. Anyway, guys, real life is happening. We would like you to leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. In fact, the state of Nigeria, only God can tell us. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.